PowerTracks Pro Audio can generate RealDrums. RealDrums are special drum tracks made with real drummers using real instruments and then pieced together by either Band-in-a-Box, RealBand, or PowerTracks. They are special drum tracks because they conform to your song in various ways, such as playing along to any tempo you choose, playing drum fills whenever you need it, playing different variations of a groove, or playing song ending patterns. Another thing that is great about RealDrums is that they play like real drummers. This means that their playing will vary a little throughout your song, unlike drum loops which repeat the exact same thing over and over. When you install RealDrums, by default, the installer will assume that you have Band-in-a-Box. So it will suggest that you install RealDrums inside the Band-in-a-Box directory. This is a good idea if you do have Band-in-a-Box, because PowerTracks and Band-in-a-Box will share the same RealDrums files. However, if you do not have Band-in-a-Box, you can install the RealDrums somewhere else, such as the PowerTracks directory. You will be warned about this during installation. If you do so, you need to let PowerTracks know where the folder is after the installation. In the RealDrums selection menu, this field shows where PowerTracks will be looking for the RealDrums folder path. To change this, click on the first Select button and then navigate to the folder that contains the RealDrums. Once you have found the folder, simply select it and click OK. Then you are set up to generate RealDrums and you won't have to set this up again. As an example, we have one of the Jazz Multitracks tunes here, which includes a drums track, but let's try replacing that with some RealDrums. Let's take the existing drums track, mute the volume, and move it out of the way by dragging into the track 1 slot. Let's also tuck it away a bit by making it smaller. You can do this by dragging the bottom edge of the track up or down. You can do the same to make tracks bigger, so any tracks that are a priority can stand out front and be easier to work with. So let's generate some RealDrums on track 5, which is currently empty. Select the track, then click on Edit, and then click on Fill Track with RealDrums. Notice that Audio Output track already says 5. This is because 5 is currently selected, so this doesn't need to be picked again. Now you may want to generate drums for your entire song. If so, select Whole Song. But you might want to choose a range of bars. For example, you might want to have different RealDrum styles during parts of your song. Let's try a range of bars, from bar 1 through bar 8. That will give us 8 bars of RealDrums, which incidentally is the first section of the song. Notice that bar 9 is colored blue, and also says A. That indicates that there is an A substyle part marker at bar 9. You can control the part markers in the chords window. Click on a bar number to add, change, or remove a part marker. The part markers have an effect on 2 things when generating RealDrums. 1. The substyle. All RealDrums have A and B substyles, which are slightly different variations of the main groove. Each part marker tells the drums to start playing either the A or B substyle. 2. Drum fills. Whenever there is a part marker, the drummer will play a fill in the bar leading into it. So, for example, in this song the first 8 bars is substyle A, and the part marker at bar 9 is also substyle A. So the substyle won't change, but the drummer will play a fill during bar 8. Once you have picked a range of bars to generate, you need to pick a style of drums. Use the second Select button to get a list of all the available RealDrums. This list is relatively small because I only installed RealDrum sets 1 to 3. If you installed all of the RealDrums, which is nearly 30 sets, then this list would be a lot bigger. When picking a RealDrum style, the most important thing to check is if a style is even or swing. For example, the song we have here is jazz swing, so even drums won't work. You can pick them if you want, of course, but mixing an even groove with a swing groove will not sound very good. The name of each style will usually indicate whether or not it is even or swing. If not, there will be other clues in the name such as bossa, which is always even, shuffle is always swing, hip-hop varies from swing to even, but this particular style is even, jazz is safe to assume swing, unless it specifically says even. And with pop, reggae, or rock, you can assume that they are even grooves. Each style name may also indicate if it is an 8th note bass groove or a 16th note bass groove. Generally, a 16th groove will be busier. For example, rock even 16 and rock even 8 will both work with even rock music, but depending on your song, one will fit better than the other. You might want to use both. For example, use the 8th groove during a verse and the 16th groove during the chorus. This song is swing, however, so let's pick a swing style. We are working with jazz, but just for fun, let's try country swing for the first 8 bars. We are almost ready to generate the real drums. First, let's take a look at what these checkboxes do. First 2 bars in song are lead-in. This will generate a count-in for the first 2 bars. In this case, let's leave this disabled because it is only applicable when whole song is chosen for the range. Generate ending for last 2 bars. This will generate an ending pattern within the last 2 bars of your chosen range. An ending pattern is usually some kind of drum fill followed by a big crash cymbal. That won't work very well during bar 8 of the song, since it is not over yet, so let's disable this checkbox. Song has straight feel. This setting only applies if your song has pushes. You can add pushes in the chord chart by preceding any chord symbol with 1 or 2 carets. 1 caret for an 8th note push, or 2 carets for a 16th note push. In swing styles, 1 or 2 carets both indicate an 8th note triplet. So if your song uses an even groove, then check this box. We are using a swing groove, so let's keep this box unchecked. Developer mode, you only need to check this if you are making your own RealDrums style. This will allow you to get debugging information, such as errors. Since we are only using pre-made RealDrums styles, we don't need this to be checked. So we are ready to generate the RealDrums. Simply click this big button and PowerTracks will take a few moments to generate the RealDrums. So, as you can see, we now have 8 bars of drums here. And you will notice that the drummer plays a little drum fill leading into bar 9. If you want to try a different drum fill, you could quickly do so by highlighting bar 8, turning on snap to beat will make this easy, and then generating RealDrums again. This is quick because highlighting the bars first will automatically set the range of bars. The right track is already selected, and we still have the same RealDrums style selected. Now we have a different drum fill. So every time you generate RealDrums, you will get a slightly different variation. So you don't just get the sound of a real drummer, you also get the variance that a real drummer would usually provide. So let's add some more real drums to finish off the song. Let's choose some jazz drums, starting at bar 9, and I will type in bar 132 because that is where the song ends. And since the song will be ending this time, let's check Generate Ending for last 2 bars. Click OK to generate. So let's hear the whole arrangement, starting with country swing drums, transitioning into jazz swing drums, and then alternating between A and B substyles at the part markers.